Hi guys, I'm happy to have you guys here. You are welcome to this channel once again. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a very interesting feature in Power BI Desktop. I'm going to be introducing us to what we call quick measures. Quick measures allow you to write DAX without writing DAX. What do I mean? You mean you write DAX without writing DAX because you are going to be clicking on a button. You click on the button 1, 2, 3 and the DAX is written for you with Power BI Desktop, and that's all. Okay, let's go over to the Power BI Desktop now and see how to create quick measures. But before I do that, let me remove my cap and let's start working. Hi ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to this channel once again. In this video, we are going to be talking about quick measure, which is a very interesting feature inside Power BI Desktop. Why is it interesting? Quick measure, it allows us to have our measures, our explicit measures, without writing any DAX function, without writing any formula. What we only need to do is to click on buttons, click OK, and boom, you have your measure. You have what you need to do. So it is actually a quick measure indeed, because a lot of the thinking we need to do, Power BI is going to help us to do it. So how do I do that? We have two possible ways to write it. I can come over here to my feed list. The same place I come over when I want to write a new measure, I right click and you can see new measure. The other approach is to come over here under my home tab and I can see new measure, quick measure, and I'm going to select quick measure. And in this video, we are going to be making use of this place. We are going to right click and select new quick measure. So it opens a new GUI for us. In this GUI, it's telling us what calculation do we want to do. So in this instance, we are going to write a calculation for Y, for year on year. We can see year over year change. We are going to select year over year change. Then it is asking us, what is the base value you want to use? In this case, our base value is going to be sales. Then I scroll down and I just put sales. And in my dates, just like I've told us, anytime we have sales, dates, we should always use the calendar date inside it. And it is asking us, what is the number of periods you want to calculate year on year change? So it is going to be what? 1 period, because I'm only looking at the previous year, not the last 2 years. So I'm going to select OK. And it is going to process it and write a measure for us. And we just hold on for 1, 2, 3 seconds. We are going to have our measure. So in order to see the results, we are going to create a table. We are going to compare the one with a new quick measure and the one we wrote ourselves. So in this instance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a table. And I'm going to have my year in the table. And I'm going to have my sales YOY%. And I'm going to have YOY growth, which is the one we wrote ourselves. We want to compare the results. So let us just make use of the one with variable. And we can see now that with our new measure, with our quick measure, we can see the results, which is exactly the same thing. We did not write any measure. We can come over here to check sales YOY and check the formula that has been written for us. And once we check it over here, we can see now that it is almost similar to what we wrote, except that date add was used here and variables were used, and we have some underscore before the name of the variable. That is the only difference, but it is just as exactly as we did. And I just minimize this and I have what I want to do. So now I've created my new measure, which is sales YOY. Another measure we want to create is a grand total that is going to ignore the existing filter. In one of my videos, I showed us how to do that. What I'm saying is this: I create a new table and I'm going to come over here to the geography. I'm going to put my region inside it. And I'm going to put sales over here. And we also have sales total somewhere, or sales region. I think it's sales region, sales total region. Yeah, sales total region was what we wrote. So which is the grand total, which is exactly what we want to do. So now, how can we achieve exactly something like this with quick measure? I'm going to show us. I'm going to click on new quick measure, and I come to select calculation, and over here I'm just going to come to total, and I'm going to select total for category, filters applied. I'm going to come to base value, and under base value I'm going to have sales, and my category is going to be region, and I'm going to put region here, and okay. We can see how quick measure, how easy it is. We don't need to write any function. DAX is going to generate the function itself for us. And most of the time, the answer is going to be what we need to do. Then we come over here and we have sales. The name is supposed to be, let us check what is the name it has given it. It's going to be somewhere over here. Okay, we are searching. Okay, we can now see that it has been created under the calendar, which is sales total for region. We can check the box to see it. But again, and our explicit measures that we write, we always want them to be in one single table. So I can decide to move this sales total. I can decide to bring it to another table, which is what? The F order table, which is our facts table. And we can see the result. It is exactly what we want. We are happy. Everybody is happy. Everything looks good. Another new example I'm going to be showing us in quick measure is cumulative sum. So what I'm going to do over here now, I'm going to come over here. I right click. I click on new measure, new quick measure. Then over here, I'm going to check cumulative sum. That is going to be total running total. Then it's going to be base value. It's going to be sales. And we add our field over here. It's going to be what? Date. And the direction is ascending. Okay. We have now created our running total or cumulative sum of the years. So what I need to do is I come over here and I can see it sales running total. I want it to appear on this table from data here, and I'm going to check the box. And we can see 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, which is exactly what we want. We can confirm this by, how do we confirm? By just checking sales. We expand the table. We can now see that we have 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, which is exactly what we want, exactly what we want. Everything looks good, everything looks good. So, which is very correct. This is very correct. When we add this to this, we get this. 2014, 2015, 2016, we get 7.9 billion. We add everything together, we get 11.48 billion. This 2018, we don't have a next year for it. That is why it is 100%. We can decide to remove it if we don't want it, but let us just leave it for now. Let us check the formula that has been used to calculate our sales running total. And I come over here, sales running total. We want to check it. Let us check the formula that has been written. And we can see filter all selected, and which is very okay. And that is that about quick measure. What I just want to quickly show us again under quick measure is that there are a lot of things we can write. We just need to understand how to work with this GUI. We can see we can do average, variance, maximum, filter, percentage difference, year total, month over month total, rolling average, subtraction, correlation difference. We can do concatenated list of values. So these are everything we can use, and this is our feeds over here. So whenever you are disturbed or you don't know how to write a particular measure, why don't you come to quick measure and check? It is very possible. With quick measure, you can be able to do whatever you need to do. Okay, guys, I hope you guys are going to explore how to use quick measure. And thank you for watching this video. You can like, subscribe, and share the video.